I went to visit a koi farm in Hawaii when I went to go visit my family. And that one's called a karashigoi. It's mustard. It means mustard in Japanese.
It is yellow.
So
okay.
they get really, really big.
Oh my God,
and
they're so pretty. How big do those get?
They'll get up to 3 feet.
Oh, that's
and
a nice
they'll get pretty beefy
chunker.
circumference-wise. Yeah, so.
I love solid color like that.
He's a cool color. So there's
really
like
cool.
that difference with that yellow, that mustard, and then there's that yellow.
Yeah,
a little
which
bit
is
more
also
vibrant,
gorgeous.
And that's a Yamabuki Ogon.
Are the scales rimmed in like orange, or is that just?
No, it does have a little outline, like a darker texture color texture in it, but there are some koi fish with that.
We are here with Mel in his beautiful, beautiful backyard, Hawaiian fish keeper right here. And look what he has, you guys. We're here to check this out today, and I'm really excited. I've been looking forward to this, and so stay tuned, and you will see all the cool stuff we get to see.
It's amazing. Like that big gold one over there on the far left side there, that is a botan, and they get big. They get probably one of the biggest koi fish out of the breeds. And that one there is, I've had that for about 2-3 years, and he has put on a lot of size.
That's nice.
He's got a beautiful netting pattern on the top.
He does. His tails. Yeah. Oh my God, that rim is so pretty.
Yeah. So they, it's.
I really like that. That is gorgeous.
It's not as expensive as people think it is. It's because if you get them at a smaller age, like under a year old, which is called tosai, you can get them for a really good price. But then you run the gamble on what it's going to develop. So sometimes they develop and there is a deformity or the color fades. So you do run a risk on that, but the reward is you spend $100, $150, $80 on a beautiful koi fish from Japan, and it blossoms into this beautiful butterfly. You're like, oh my gosh, I scored.
That with the red.
Isn't that beautiful?
Wow.
That red, it's like a piece of art.
No, it doesn't even look real.
It's living art.
It doesn't look real. It's like it's unbelievable. It's right next to the other one now. Perfect.
And it has the scalation pattern is like.
That is crazy looking. I
isn't
love
it
that.
Wild?
Like the random scales with that. Those.
Yeah, it's like a scale on the side. It's got a zipper pattern on the top.
Yeah, that might be my favorite one.
Yeah,
and that's hard. I was like, I don't even think I could pick a favorite, but that might be my favorite.
It is definitely different looking koi. My favorite, I mean, it's so hard to pick one.
Tough,
but if I had to, it's probably swimming around. It's the very first koi that I ever bought. And it's a white one here coming into the area.
Yep.
And it has a little bit of an orange.
Fins. Yeah.
I just love butterfly koi fish.
They're really pretty.
So I am a sucker when it comes to longfin or butterfly. And that was the very first koi fish I just bought at Geyser Pets over in Yuba.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And he was my first koi fish. I had him in a little like 100-gallon pond.
Yeah.
And he was the inspiration probably for all this right here. So
wow, that's a special fish.
Yeah, even though it's not the most colorful one and whatnot,
doesn't matter.
It's just the sentimental value.
Yep. It's like your heart dog, you get your heart fish. Like you're just the ones that are special to you. I get it.
And then I also had a spawn as soon as I added what was it? Maybe 6 koi fish to this pond. Originally, I was slowly adding them in from my above ground pond that I had them all in.
Okay.
So I was slowly adding them. I didn't want to make the pond crash, although it was like 8,500 gallons. It's a lot of gallons.
Wow. Yeah.
And so when I slowly started to add fish, there were 6 or 7 koi in here, and then I had a spawn right away.
Nice.
And the babies, there were 6 total that survived.
Okay.
They lay about 1 million eggs. 3 of them I gave away to people, and then the other 3 I kept. One of the babies is this orange one right in the front there with that scale pattern on the zipper.
Sorry, everybody.
That zipper pattern on top.
Really
That's
pretty.
one of the babies. Yeah, they turned out to be really cool.
Yeah, those are nice.
Another one is a black and yellow one here. It kind of looks orangish.
Yeah, I see it.
It's kind of swimming down there, long fin. The mom is this really cool yellow koi right there.
Yeah, that's a pretty
at the
fish.
front. Long fin, that's the mom. I don't know who the dad is.
Somebody pretty in here.
Yeah, it's somebody. It had to be one of the 7 koi fish that I chose. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
They are. I keep looking, and I think I've looked at them all, and then I look again, and I'm like, there's another one that I like. Is that blue? It almost looks blue. It's black, right?
Which one?
The kind of calico spot.
Yeah. It's a Shiro Utsuri, which is an all black koi, and then the white lays on top of the black.
That's why it looks so cool.
Yeah, so it's wild. And then they have a flip side of that where an all white koi with black spots come in, and that's called a beko. which I have one over there against the rock.
Yes,
you see
I
the
see
white
it.
koi with
Yep,
the black?
yep.
The black blotches?
That's
so
cool.
that's an all white koi with the black
Wow.
blotches, and then the black koi with the white
difference.
blotches. It's
Yeah.
a little, they're all different.
They
but
look
you know
like
what?
ink blots.
We got to feed these guys. So here, I'm going to give you the honor.
Oh, I love feeding things. Here, I'm going to sit this down.
Oh,
Feeding
yeah.
things is my favorite.
Oh, it's the best.
Love to feed. I'm like a small child when it comes to that.
And they haven't eaten, so I saved this for you. So they get
Hungry.
2 of those big
of these.
glasses.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you throw it out, or you just
Put
kind
it
of
right here in the shallow, so they'll just hang out.
Come here, guys.
They'll smell it. They're probably tripping out.
What is this? What do you feed?
This is microblyph koi food.
Okay.
So they'll probably come over here in a little bit. Yeah. They're looking at Bob. They're like, what the hell?
Oh, there's somebody walking in our space. Ooh,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
We're tempting you right back. Here, they're like, they're not staying away for too long.
So unfortunately, I've lost probably about 5 or 6 koi due to feral cats in the neighborhood.
Feral cats destroy everything.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Everything.
I didn't realize how big of a predator
It's
they are.
a problem.
So
Yeah.
I thought raccoons. I was thinking
Yeah.
all birds of prey. None of that.
Totally.
It's freaking cats.
They pull them out.
Yeah, just like they have fish hooks, you know?
Yep.
So they'll just sit there, and people think they're scared of water. They're not.
No, they're not.
If they got a free meal, boom.
They will get in the water to grab a
yeah,
fish, I feel like.
They've eaten a couple of my Japanese
That's
goldfish
annoying.
over there in the corner.
You're kidding me.
No,
that much stuff?
Yeah, gosh, it's so.
Here's the thing. I like cats, but like,
Yeah.
spay and neuter your pets, people. My
they
God,
don't.
like,
it's
no.
so frustrating.
It's
They don't
so
even have
frustrating.
collars. I can't even return
No,
them.
I know.
So.
They're a huge problem. Like,
Yeah.
it's a real bad thing. And like I said, I had cats indoor only. They're not going to
And
be
when you
eating
have
all the wildlife.
$1,000 koi fish and it's gone, you're like, wait a minute. And then if you look, there's still feral cats in the neighborhood because I see the footprints.
Yeah, I
Over where
bet.
Bob was standing, there's
Yeah.
footprints, and I'm like,
Get the
man, they're
hell
still
outta
here.
here.
So I do have my predator trap that I do.
I don't blame you.
I've caught 6 of them, which is 6 feral cats.
Oh
There's
my
no
God.
collars, nowhere to return
No,
them.
it's the worst. It's ridiculous.
So I just take them to the Humane Society and drop them off.
Yeah, that is the best thing you can do
Yeah.
with feral cats,
Yeah.
honestly, because then they'll spay and neuter them at the very least, and at least they're not creating
Maybe they'll
more
find a
cats.
new home with maybe indoors.
Yeah.
All my cats were indoors.
Yes,
you know,
because
so.
first of all, they only live for like 3 years if you don't put them
Yeah.
inside. It's sad, and
These
I
people-
want my
and
cat
there's so
forever.
many feral cats here. I'm just like,
No,
gosh,
people don't
guys.
give a shit.
Well, especially when we have this expensive
I would-
hobby. Oh.
And there's nothing you can do to keep a cat out. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they're going to get in. It's just like raccoons. I feel like they get places where I'm like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah.
how are you doing this?
Yep. And thank God I don't have the raccoon problem, knock
Yeah,
on wood.
no,
but
that's nice.
There's just so many feral cats.
I feel like with where you are, raccoons wouldn't be as prevalent because they really like.
I feel we're in a more rural area. So I think I can hear coyotes sometimes running out in the fields.
Oh yeah, I bet there's a ton of coyotes
but
over here.
I'm thinking, oh man, there's going to be probably raccoons out here.
I
but
had them in downtown Sacramento.
yeah, they're more
They're
there.
freaking everywhere.
Yeah, they're more there than they are
And they look
here.
at you and like stare you down and like, I will beat your ass.
Yeah, they're
And I'm
like, what are you
okay.
doing in my hood?
Yeah, it's a little frightening. So I'm glad to hear you don't have that problem because I know that is such a, like Jackson, poor Jackson.
Oh, I know. He's
Oh
got
my
them
goodness.
crazy out there.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of
And
things
they're
trying to
eating
rob
his
him.
Madaka. They're like this
I
big,
know. I'm
man.
like,
This
go
is
get
like
a better meal.
Yeah, this
At
is
least
a
with
buffet.
these, yeah, I was gonna say at least with these, God, you're getting like sushi at the fullest. Like, no,
So
that's so
this
sad.
big koi here, that's sanke. It's a marutan sanke koi. So that circle makes it a marutan.
Okay.
So it's not tancho, but it look like it's tancho.
I was gonna say it looks very similar.
So that one there is probably my most expensive koi fish.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
right around the
I was gonna ask you that.
$15,000
Holy
range.
hell.
Now I did not pay that much money for it.
Good for you.
I actually won it from.
What?
It was one of those. It was from Fitz Fish Ponds. They're
Okay.
based out of New Jersey.
Cool.
And they are a big fish distributor. Koi fish, they bring them in from Japan. So he's from Shintaro Koi Farm.
Wow.
And they were doing a giveaway.
Wow.
And I was glazing, I was
Wow.
begging,
I
hey
will do whatever
Brian,
you want.
I will post
Yeah.
a million times.
You will be the only thing I ever talk about.
I am going to shoot so much content
Yeah.
on that fish.
Oh my God.
So when I
cool.
got him on there online, he was going for like $7,000 at the time.
Jesus.
And I was like, oh. And so they're like, hey, Mel, guess what? You won. And I'm like, yes. So I was so
would
excited.
die.
He's now he's probably going on the 4-year mark, 4 years old.
Okay.
And as the fish get bigger, they get more expensive. So
Yeah.
he's doubled in price.
Wow.
In value, I should say.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wow.
that's
What a treasure.
when people buy koi fish, they want to buy them when they're full. fully grown
No, for
because
sure.
they're more established. The color is more likely to stay.
They know what they're gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you buy a small fish, like I said earlier, the colors will fade.
They're carp. Things happen.
Yep.
Like that's.
And so that's why they're so expensive. And in Japan, the people that sell, they look at people that buy the tosai, which is 1 year old. They look at them as, they have a saying, but it's like, fools don't buy. It's like some saying, fools don't buy fish that are 1 year old.
Yeah,
it's
great.
You have to buy them when they're $30,000.
You want to know what you're getting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just skip the $100
That's
fish
the
and go straight to the
yeah,
$30,000.
there's a
Come
sacrifice, you know. So.
But I get it because the people that are really investing in showpieces and that, like, you know, they're places like your pond where you just, they're such a focal point. You really do want to make sure you're getting, you know, something that you pay for, I guess, and for lack of a better way to say it. But I also am just so impressed with koi in general. They're just such cool fish.
They're pretty. And the cool thing about the pond is when we built it, like we were talking earlier, we made it into a swim pond. So we got the staircases that go in from the shallow end. My boys love swimming in this pond.
I bet they're in here all the time.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Before anybody gets in, though, I make sure they just squirt down with water. If I get in,
on you,
if I get into the pond, I make sure when
no
the
sunscreen.
next day, no sunscreen, no lotions, no deodorant.
Nothing, no
I just don't want anything to jeopardize the babies,
blame
right?
you.
So when I do get in, it's really fun. It's an experience.
How cool.
So you guys got to come back in the summer, man, and get your feet wet.
We barely missed it.
Bring baby. Bring baby.
She
would love
water.
it.
She's a fan.
Bring baby. You know, she would love it. And it's just a whole nother experience to view them underwater.
Oh, I can imagine. See, that viewpoint, like from where they're swimming, their true view is such a cool viewpoint. And yes, I think we're going to take you up on that because this is too cool to like.
Yeah, this is not going to be a one and done, man.
Well, I've never.
You guys are part of the Ohana. You guys are family now.
Thank you. You're stuck with us now that we moved back. You're stuck with us. We're way too close.
And it's a lot of work to keep the pond clear 24/7.
I was going to ask you what filtration are you running
So my
here?
filtration system is up at the top. It's from a company called Mountain Tree.
Okay.
And it's basically a big sump.
Okay.
It's a gigantic sump.
Nice.
A pump pumps the water up through the chambers. I can open that up too, Bob, if you want to see it and check it out to get some footage.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
okay,
so
it's a sump.
It's basically a sump to simplify it.
Like a
And so it's just gravity fed. So you can see the pipe comes
Yep.
through. I had to change the direction of the pipe because I'm working on the waterfall section.
Okay.
So the pipe comes through here and then through that aptenia there.
Yep.
The water comes back in.
Perfect.
So the bottom drain is over there by the skimmer. It's down at the bottom.
Yep.
Sucks out through here. We have, I guess, wave pumps, you can say.
I see.
We got 5 of them.
Yep.
There's one here in the corner.
Okay.
There's 4 more down the side of the wall that's pushing the current that way towards the bottom drain.
It looks so natural. It really just
that was
flows naturally.
The whole goal.
I love it.
It's still a work in progress, like I said.
When are these things ever done, though? When
I
you have
know,
something
I
this
know.
cool, you're like, why not?
I was forced because it was either that or get a divorce, and I don't want to get a divorce.
Nobody wants that. It's very expensive. So what are you doing? Can you tell us what you're doing up here?
Yes,
your
so
waterfalls.
obviously the pond is called Tiki Falls, so I had to incorporate tikis. So we do have some rocks. We have the first tier on the far right, which that waterfall is going to be spilling down. You can kind of see it made.
Yep.
So I just moved up the boulders up to the top area. I'm using those just to stage them there.
Okay.
And I got to bring them down. So I need to probably get another yard of dirt. So I got to go get a yard of dirt. I got to build up that dirt higher, and then I can build my next waterfall. So I'm going to have a waterfall off to the right, and then one off to the left here, off this stone.
Okay.
That kind of looks kind of
How
like a
nice.
little ramp.
Like trickles down.
Yeah, so
How
I'm
cool is
just
that?
really taking my time to do it right and trying to time it with the rain.
Yeah.
I really want to try to
hard.
finish this before the next summer or
Ooh,
spring.
I hope you do, because I would love to see it next summer when it's all in its glory.
For sure. And then just me and my 2 younger boys, my 11 and 12-year-old, they helped me
how nice.
put those rocks up there. I just used a dolly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a refrigerator dolly, an appliance dolly.
Okay, those are,
with the big fat tires.
Yep,
and they would just push it while I'm pulling it up the slight little hill there.
God bless having children.
Oh, I know. I put my boys to work, man. Daddy
I can't
runs
wait
a
to
tight
put her
ship.
to work. Like, I can't wait. I got
Oh,
a
no,
few
she's
years.
a princess. She's not working.
Ugh.
Come on,
My
Chels.
dad, I had a tool belt. My dad had me like at work with him building things, so she's gonna do
That's
it.
a princess there.
Yeah,
She's not
I know.
gonna do
He's
any
gonna
tools.
ruin her. That's what's gonna.
That's so funny.
Okay, I keep looking at this orange and black one. Is
Okay,
that what is that?
That
guy
is
right
a
there?
he utsuri. That's black and red. So the orange color
so pretty.
is considered red in Japanese.
yeah,
That's how I always say orange, but it's a black
do
and
too,
red.
I
It's
do
a he utsuri. So it's
pretty.
a black koi with red that grows into the color.
Oh, it's so pretty.
And so they also have a ki utsuri, which is black and yellow.
So like the other one, the reverse.
Yes, it's just the reverse. So it's black koi with yellow spots that come in, which are really cool. Gosh, there was something in here I wanted to
What about this guy
out.
in the center here, the really dark, like with the kind
like
of
a
lighter spot?
gunmetal
Yes.
looking color? Yeah,
he's
an oddball koi. So he's
Okay, I
from a
love
koi
him.
farm in Japan called Igarashi. And Igarashi is known for creating these oddball looking koi.
Okay,
So he's kind of
love it.
have that zipper pattern on the
Yes.
top. He's
Looks
kind
like
of
a
a
skeleton.
bronzy,
Yeah.
a bronzy gray color.
Wow, pretty.
But yeah, he was something that just caught my eye.
Yeah.
And I was
Gorgeous.
like, I like him, you know?
Yes.
And then I was asking, like, I like to know where they're from, the origin. And he goes, they're from Igarashi Koi Farm from
Good to know.
Japan.
Yeah, that's nice to know.
And he's just known to have these oddball scale-ish.
I love it. Yeah, it looks
like
wild.
This is an Igarashi one, this like orange,
Yeah,
yellow one
I
with that
see it with the
giraffe
Oh, I
kind of
love
color.
it. Yeah.
That's an Igarashi Koi.
Man, those are cool.
And then the solid red koi. You see that big one over
Yes.
there? All solid
Yes.
orange, solid red. I have two of them. There's one there and there's one way over
I
there,
see 'em.
smaller one.
Yep.
Now those are from Dainichi Koi Farm, which is sort of like the Bugatti, the Mercedes, you know, if you will.
Gotcha. Yeah, high end.
And so they're called Benigoi, and it's
Okay.
the offspring of the dragon. The dragon was a grand champion in Japan. So of course, when he has offspring, they can sell him for a lot
it's
of
like
money.
dogs. Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
Our boy Anthony over in West Sacramento at Koi Enterprise, he actually entered a raffle, and he won like 75 of them. So he was the only one in the United States to have those fish shipped here. So when he told me the story, and I go, oh, I gotta have one. I have to get one.
Yeah.
And at the time, they were $250. So I'm like, I felt is pretty reasonable for
I feel like it
where
is.
it came from, what
Yeah.
koi farm.
100%.
And it's an all red koi, and a lot of people in the States don't even have them.
No, that's
So I
worth
said,
it.
let me go ahead and spend the money. Here's
Yep.
my card. And then,
about it
I'll
later.
explain to my wife later.
Yeah,
I'll
deal with that.
hide this koi with the rest of them.
I've
She
had
won't
that
know.
koi for a year.
This thing has been here
What are you
forever,
talking
babe.
about? This is the same koi as it was yesterday.
Yeah, so that,
Wow,
the red
that's
koi. And so that
amazing.
bigger one there, I rescued from a friend of mine who was shutting his pond down.
Okay.
And when he said he had a Benigoi, I go, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'm there. I'm
Thank
there.
you. Thank
And
you
he
very
knows
much.
that I know, so he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, come on down. I know he's gonna have a good home.
This guy.
Which one?
The white face, black
the
body.
black. Okay, that one's
Wow.
called a Kumonyu.
That thing
now
is
the
dope.
Kumonyu will change, so they
Oh,
call
really?
it the koi of 1,000 faces.
Okay, that's cool.
So when the water temperature changes, more white will come
Oh,
in,
that's
and
so
it will
cool.
look totally different. I'm like,
That's
wait,
amazing.
where'd that koi
My
come
fish
from?
is gone.
Yeah, but it's the Kumonyu. It changes
That
colors.
is a really
Yeah.
pretty
So when I
fish.
got him, he was mostly black with just a little bit of white on his
Okay.
head. But now more white comes in on his fins,
Oh,
then it'll
that's so
disappear.
cool.
When it gets colder, more white comes out, the black comes
I
in the
love
summer.
that.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
So
that is
when
really,
koi
really
fish
cool.
do that, I just get super attracted to them. Like, I gotta have it
Yes.
because it does this.
Well, you know what? The other one we were just talking about, the oddball. It looks like a sturgeon almost.
Oh
the
yeah,
pattern on
yeah,
it.
yeah. It
Right?
does that sturgeon
Okay,
scale.
yes.
That diamond.
And I love
yes.
sturgeon.
Oh,
I wish one day.
The gray on top and the orange on
Oh yes, that's an asagi. Now it has that netting pattern gray and then the orange on
Yeah,
the
that's
side of
really
its body.
pretty.
Yeah, the asagi is, they call it the ugly duckling because when it's a baby, it looks horrible. It just looks like a dirty gray
Patience
carp.
is a virtue.
Yeah, and it's one of those koi fish you wait and it develops.
How cool.
And as you can see, I have a smaller one here, but it's not as orange on the bottom. See, he's
Oh,
coming
yep,
up to eat.
I
yeah.
see it.
So that's a smaller one of that version. That one has really good benny, that red on the bottom half
Mm-hmm.
of the body. So it's like, it's crazy to talk about the koi fish because each one has, like I said, a little story.
No, they are. I love
And-
that you know. See, you love your fish. That's
Yeah,
the thing. Like,
yeah.
And I know I feel that like deeply because I love my fish and I could tell you where I got all my. You know what I mean? Like where they came from, what they were.
Before I get any koi, I always want to know about them. I just don't want to go,
Yeah.
I want that one.
Yeah.
Even though it catches my eye. Everybody
Totally.
has their own style, you know?
Well,
and
you
so,
can tell that you have methodically picked your fish in here because every single one I look at, I'm like, oh my God, it's the most beautiful one. No, that
Yeah.
one's the most beautiful. Like they're all, and I don't do that with every koi pond I see.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are pretty koi out there. That there's no denying it. But
Like I said earlier, though, it may seem like I'm methodic, but I'm not, because I was like,
That's
I
just-
turned bougie over the years. I would
There's the
just
beginner.
I would buy all these koi just to have koi, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I don't like that. I
You're like,
want,
just
I
kidding.
want that one. Yeah, so I want this
you
one.
honed your craft.
Yeah, so I
for sure.
basically, there's like 5 koi fish in here I don't want.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just because I I'm bougie.
Yeah.
I'm so bad.
You know what? No, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm here to admit it though, but
There is
I am
nothing
so
wrong with that.
bougie. So
you take care of them, and I'm sure if you did
Yeah.
rehome them, they'd go to a great home,
and
and
I
it would
have
be fine.
subscribers and followers that want them.
I bet.
So they're like, I'll take it, and I'm like, I'll send them a picture. I said, as soon as I can net him, which is so hard, in order to do it, I have to come out here about 2, 3 in the morning.
When they're like stationary.
Yes, when they're kind of just roaming like
Creep on 'em.
zombies. Yep. And I come out here with my headlamp.
That's so funny.
And I can come up with my big pond koi net, and I can scoop them up nice and slow.
A whale that would be.
It takes a while to do. Sometimes it's just hit and miss.
When you don't want to damage them at all,
Yeah.
so you have to be really careful. I mean, they're beautiful fish with intricate fins, a lot of them. So
yeah, so there's about 5 koi fish that I want to downsize the pond.
Like,
I want to downsize because I want more.
Yeah, you want other stuff.
My top is 50. I don't want to keep more than 50.
How
I'm
many
at
are in here right now?
47.
40. So you get 3 more beautiful additions to this.
So I want to
unless you get rid of
reduce.
some.
Yes, I want to reduce 5.
Okay.
And then I can get a couple more. But
I like it.
I'm going to be more selective on what I want.
and
There's a
there's nothing wrong with
handful.
that.
Yeah, there's a handful that I want to get still.
Or just like this.
Yep. And then also they have Japanese goldfish called Shishi Dama. And
love that.
Yeah, that's one of them coming up.
I was
There's 2
looking
of
at
them,
them
actually.
the whole time, just going, these are the coolest goldfish.
So those are called Shishi Damas. They were bred to have a baby face. So if you look at the face, they're very wide, full cheeks.
Big eyes.
Yes, big eyes.
Yeah.
And so that's how they were bred. So when, of course, Anthony got them from Japan, I'm like, I need them.
I'm going to need some.
They're like a cross breed between 3 different types of goldfish.
They look like an amalgam of several types.
Yes.
And I don't think people could appreciate, hopefully on camera, they're huge.
Yeah, they
They're
get as
very
big as a softball.
Yeah, they're big.
So they still have some growing to do, but also it's an alternative. So if people don't or can't keep koi fish, they can keep those beautiful goldfish.
And look how well they do outside. Like,
Yeah.
this is what I think people don't understand. They put these goldfish inside, the tanks get hot. I'm like, no, they want to be outside. They like the cold.
Oh, yeah, they're very koi friendly. They love the cold water.
They look great with the koi.
Yeah,
It's
and those are tancho. They have white and red, so they're called tancho shishi dama. Now there's another goldfish called tamasaba, which I'll show you guys in the far back corner. I have a little DIY pond.
Yeah.
Those are all tamasaba goldfish, which they look very similar, but they are different because of the face. The tamasaba's face goes pointy.
Okay.
Their face goes big and full like
More
a baby
blunt.
cheeks.
Okay.
Yeah. So I kept them separate because Anthony over at Koi Enterprise, he actually is getting a shipment of the tricolor tamasaba, which are black, red, and white.
Nice.
No one in the United States has them. He managed to get them.
Good
He
for
has them.
him.
They're coming. Actually, they're at his place now.
I love places like that. They're like, no one else has this. I'm like,
yes. No one in the
good
United
for you.
States. So
Corner of the market.
Yeah, he has a shipment of those, and then he has the panda, which are black and white.
Ooh, I love
tamasaba.
those. I think black and white goldfish, just regardless, are
they're
my
so
I
cool.
love
so
them.
I
Little
gotta get my
cows.
hands on one of those.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna add them to the little
When
tamasaba.
are they coming in? Soon?
They're here.
Oh,
they're at
okay.
his facility.
Nice.
So when you guys go there to shoot content, you guys definitely can. He'll take you behind the scenes in the green room or the greenhouse. He's got a big greenhouse.
Oh, nice.
No one's really invited. It's maybe appointment only. But if
Okay.
you guys are shooting content, and he knows you guys because I already talked to him about you guys.
Thank you.
He's gonna have you that special VIP tour. So you guys will get a first crack at the shipment that
Ooh,
came
I'm
in.
excited to see all this stuff. It's very, very
Oh,
cool.
it's so fun over there. You guys
get
will have
lost
a blast.
in this. I'm just
So
like mesmerized.
Those tamasaba goldfish that I was talking about and his shipment of koi fish will be ready for sale in November.
Oh, that's
So he takes
we're
a
there,
really
basically.
big, intense quarantine when it comes to his
Good for
fish
him.
and stuff. So you get a high quality koi
You
fish.
get what you pay for,
Yeah.
people.
And he brings in like Dr. Soda, he works at UC Davis, and he brings his team in. So they take
Nice.
scrapings,
Oh,
they
how
take
good.
blood,
I
then
love
they
that.
test the fish for all the viruses that
He's
they can
taking
carry.
care of his
Oh
animals.
yeah,
That's so
and then
important.
he tells them, "Hey, the fish are good," and then he goes, "Okay, cool.
We
now
trust
they're for
UC
sale."
Davis.
Yeah.
Like we trust UC Davis.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he really takes care of his
That's
quarantining.
amazing to
Yeah.
hear. Plus, he's nice and close to UC Davis.
Koi Enterprise is based out of West Sac, so it's even closer, and a lot of people don't know it.
I know, that
it's a hidden
surprises
gem.
me.
It's a real hidden gem.
West Sac's nice. I like West Sac. Actually, there's some good businesses over there.
Yeah.
Do they ever go to the deep end, or?
You know what? Because we're standing over here, they know
think
the
they're gonna
food's
get
here.
food.
Yeah, but
They're not
they'll
stupid.
cruise around in the deep end.
How are they when you guys are in here? How do they behave?
They swim away from you, but
I
they
figured.
know how close to get. They'll be
Not
really
close enough to touch?
Well, they'll be really close, and
Really?
you go like this, and they just go zip. Well, they know they just cruise off very casually. They're not like spooked where they're just racing around.
That's nice.
They kind of hang out. So if you when I do go in, I just kind of float. I don't make splashes or sudden motions. It's shallow.
Right.
So you can kind of walk with your head down, but I just kind of float and look around and just shoot content and get video of them underwater.
How cool.
But they're not as pretty as viewing from a top, because koi fish are supposed to be bred.
Top-down fish.
Yes, to be viewed from the top.
Like,
so when you look at them from the bottom, you're like, oh gosh, they look a little, they're colorful, but they look different.
Yeah, it kind of changes things. Like Madaka, where they're top-down fish.
Yes,
I mean,
exactly.
that's the
Same thing
deal.
with koi fish, yep.
A lot of people will liken Madaka to miniature koi, and I think there's a lot of truth to that. They do look very similar. They're patterning and just lots of things about them.
They're breeding them to look like koi fish,
which is great because that's accessible for every single person.
Yeah, and so easy to take care
Cannot
of.
stress how easy Madaka are to keep. And the payoff is immense. So, okay, I keep looking at this beautiful longfin that's like silver.
Oh, way over there on the other side?
Yeah, over there.
That was the second koi fish I ever bought.
Okay, that's a beautiful
fish. So that one there, it's a Kujaku longfin butterfly.
Wow.
And I got him at the same place, Geyser Pets.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah, I got those two koi fish at Geyser Pets.
Those are nice.
Yeah.
Well, see, for me, I am truthfully with like aquarium fish, not a fan of like long fins normally. Not the same thing with koi. With koi, I think long fin, butterfly koi, I think they're absolutely stunning.
Yeah, they're elegant.
The way their fins flow, because they're a large enough fish that they can actually have long fins and not hurt themselves trying to drag them around like so many things we breed in the aquarium hobby where it's not supposed to be like that.
Exactly.
So it is supposed to be like that.
It's a beautiful koi. And like I said, I got him when he was little. He definitely doesn't look like he did.
He changed?
Oh, totally.
What did he look like before?
He was like more yellow.
Oh, wow.
And so that yellow kind of faded, and then it turned to like a deep orange.
Wow.
And then that silver-y black netting pattern came in, and I was like, whoa.
It's got a little yellow on the fins.
Yeah.
But that is I think that is a very
he's another sentimental one, right?
Yeah, so how long have you had him?
He's about 5 years old.
Oh yeah, that's that point where you
he's
really
the OG.
start getting attached.
He's a 5 year. Him and the first koi fish, this white one here, that's kind of dirty on the top. It's like a dirty white.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's the fins are great.
Yeah, that was when I was going, I'm gonna get 2 koi fish for this little 100-gallon pond.
2 koi fish.
Now, if you look really good at the bottom, there's a solid black little koi.
I see it right
you
there.
see him down there?
Yep.
Okay, that one there is a karasu koi fish. So karasu means crow.
It's so
in
little.
Japanese, it's little.
Right there.
And it's a baby. It's probably one of the smaller ones. He will get full grown like the rest. Now, every pond needs one. So the belief is it brings good luck and good fortune, but also reflects negative energy. So it's almost like a protector of the pond. So it's something that everybody needs to have in the koi hobby, although they don't have color.
I love blackfish.
Throw him in your pond and let him do his thing.
Yeah.
Knowing that he's there. So that's kind of like the Japanese belief. Yeah, it's a cool, I love the stories of the koi fish. Each one has like their own little story, and that's what I love about them.
You're not hearing this about neon tetras, guys.
I know, right?
This is not the story we get on those.
They're from South America.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Like every other fish that we keep. No, they have a spirit. They're very like, it's like horses, but in fish version. Like there's something about them that's just really special.
Yeah, that's a great analogy with horses.
Because it's just something that you look at them and you're like, man, you are like ancient, and there's just something amazing about you.
Yep.
I keep finding more. I'm like, God, I didn't see that one before. I didn't see that. I mean, 47, I still have not taken them all in.
Yeah.
It's like a kaleidoscope. You catch something different every single time they go by.
I really like the smaller black with the orange and the long fins.
Where is it?
He's grazing the rock.
Oh. That guy? Right there?
Which one?
So he's up on the top layer there. He's kind of one of the smaller ones, but he's black and orange.
He's got like he's right here.
Oh, he's got super long fins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
very
okay,
long.
that is a Mayan
Ooh, that is pretty.
That is a Mayan butterfly koi.
I didn't see
So
him.
that one there I got at Aquarium and Reptile Depot.
Really?
They had Mayan butterfly kois, and I'm like, Jason, what is this?
What
he goes,
is the- yeah,
It's a
that's-
Mayan butterfly koi. I go, I've never seen. They have like a mask,
pretty,
like this
yes.
black mask over their eyes. They have a black and yellow, and they have a black and white panda.
How
And
cool is
I go,
that?
let me get one of these. I want to see what this looks like as it develops. Here he comes. He's going to
Comes
say
right
hi.
up as we're talking about him. Perfect.
Look at the longfin. It's like another level of longfin.
His tail is like jet black.
Yeah.
I mean, that is
Look how
really
neat.
pretty.
Let me get out of the there you go.
He's
Let me get out
just
of the shade.
posing. I
He
love
is.
you. Look at you. You should be
Long,
on
long,
camera all
super
the time.
long fin. That's a great eye, Bob, because
I didn't see him either.
Those are it's a super unique looking koi fish.
Yeah, it is. The fins are
So
the way they almost look like.
They're from Malaysia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so they
Yeah.
are different, definitely different
That is
from
different.
a Japanese longfin.
It's almost got like a shorter body. I don't know if it's because the fins are long that it's making me feel like the body, but it looks like it's more compact.
And then if you can see this white koi with the red circle on its head, that's a Tancho Kohaku. Those are super, I would say, is a staple for Japanese koi fish just because they represent the Japanese flag.
Oh, yep.
And so there's a lot of meaning behind that they come from. There's a tancho crane that has a red circle on its head. Very rare. It's a crane that's in Japan.
That's cool.
Yeah, and they look really cool. They're white with a red circle on its head.
Yeah,
so they are really neat. So they have a tancho crane, and that's what that tancho fish is named after. But it it represents the culture, I feel.
That is a perfect circle on his head, too.
Yeah, that's
a good
what
one.
you kind of want. You can see some of the tanchos I have in here. The circle's a little off center.
A little tiny
like
bit,
there's
yeah.
a Goshiki tancho right here. It's a dark gray one with a red circle.
I think it's so
It gets
pretty.
really like a dark gray blue
I love that
slash
coloring.
black.
It's really
But that
pretty.
red circle is not bad.
No,
not bad.
I was looking at that one specifically when you were saying so, and
Yeah.
that's pretty perfect. Like,
Yeah, that
that's
one's
a really
not bad.
symmetrical
And so
circle.
I love tancho. Anything tancho with the red circle, it's something about it. I think it's neat that they have this random red circle on its head.
And it looks
fake.
perfect. No, it doesn't look real. It looks like you painted it right on
Yeah, it looks
there.
like they just grabbed a little marker and just painted it on. So, there's a handful of tanchos I want to get. That's some of the koi fish that are on my list. So
I bet your list could be extensive at times. I'm sure that there's a lot out there.
I'm actually getting to the point where I'm cool with the koi fish that I have.
Got some great
I'm just
fish.
trying to focus on the waterfall build.
That's exciting. That's going to look so nice.
Fingers crossed. I'm just
It's gonna look
really
nice.
trying to take my time and do it right.
There's nothing wrong with taking
I'm
your
watching
time.
all the waterfall videos possible.
Educate before you do it. Like you said before, do it right the first time.
Yeah.
People, it's so much easier to do things right the first time.
I've
I've done the opposite, and it doesn't work out well.
I had Anthony over here from Koi Enterprise, and I said, hey, dude, if you had to give me an appraisal on the pond, because he never seen it, he wanted to come by. He goes, oh my gosh, because I guess it looks different on TV than it does in person. So he goes, oh my gosh, dude, you're looking right around $175,000.
sure.
I go, what? He goes,
For sure.
He goes, the reason why is because of the labor.
Yep.
The labor on this pond that's where you're going to pay. And
all
then
the grading and stuff, and all these, that is work.
yeah,
That's
it was almost like we freestyled. We started
great.
with a hole, and then we started to shape, and then started to put in these layers up top.
I love the the bar
the
you
shelf,
have here.
yes,
Yeah, that shelf is
so that shelf is
perfect.
about 14 inches deep.
Is that how deep it is? Okay.
Yeah, and so it's a nice little
Perfect
area
for
to
them.
walk around in, but we made it for them to breed. Go in
Yeah.
the shallow end,
lay their
breed,
eggs.
and it helped. It
Nice.
worked. But then also we wanted to plant plants. Originally, those two plants there is a taro, and that one there's an iris. The
Yeah,
one
I
on the right.
noticed the iris. The iris is cool.
Now, I did have it planted in the actual substrate.
Oh, okay.
But what happens is the substrate, of course, obviously the roots go down.
Right.
And they start to move and shift, as you can see, some
Yep.
of the substrate. I didn't like that. I'm thinking, whoa, these roots may push rocks over.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah. So I said, you know what, let me pull this up out of the gravel, which was, it was a task, but I
would
did it.
assume so.
And I stuck them in planters. That way I can control the growth. So that's why I put them in a pot. And so they do bloom beautiful flowers. The iris, it's like a beautiful purple flower.
Can you tell everybody what the plant is again that you have? Because
Yes.
you told me, but I want everybody to know what this is.
This ground plant here is called Aptinia. It's Aptinia
cool.
red apple, and you can get it at Lowe's, Home Depot.
It's a succulent.
It's a type of succulent, yes, so it retains water, and it's an evergreen, so it's going to stay
so cool.
green. And it grows crazy. I have to trim it 3 times a year.
Wow.
It'll grow into the pond, as you can see down at the far
Yep.
end. But it's not hazardous or poisonous to the
What a perfect
koi
match
fish.
for this
Yeah.
pond. That
So
couldn't have been
they
better.
will nibble on the leaves. They'll pull them off. They'll go into the skimmer. I see them nibble on it all the time. So, which is cool. I like it. I like the way it grows. You can
great.
shape it. You can cut it. So I have it cutted to where it just kind of blends in with the flow of the
It doesn't even look real. It's so perfect.
Yeah,
it's so
looks,
perfect.
It looks really. It grows and it thrives here in Northern
I
California.
love creeping plants. I love that look, and that just looks so nice.
It gives it a nice touch.
It
Thank
really
you so
does.
much.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, the plants that I've used, I mean, we got like the canna. Everything is, it was trial and error for me because I wanted it to be as tropical as possible,
Yeah.
right? So I'm originally from Hawaii, like I said earlier, and I wanted an oasis, a tropical paradise in my backyard. So
You did it.
tropical canna, they grow, they thrive out here. They'll die down in the winter, that they'll grow back up. So I got red, yellow, orange,
pretty.
sago palms. All the plants that I have are good. Even the bird of paradise. They thrive
Love
out here.
those.
And I have more of the plants here in the back
wow.
that
God, I
I'm
didn't
going
look
to
over there.
plant. Yeah, these are all plants. I got the
Oh.
Fortnite lilies. I have some more
Cool.
taro. I have asparagus plants. So a lot of these plants I'm
that's
going to
cool.
plant up on the waterfall
Yes,
section.
perfect amount of
So
water
once-
for them. Just,
Yeah.
yeah. That's,
Once the rocks are all done in the waterfall, I'll have the backdrop to where
Oh,
you can't
nice.
see the filtration.
is that the goal, to hide the filtration?
Yes,
Okay.
to have it all grow, especially this
Good
big
goal.
wall of canna. I
Yeah.
can just plant canna
Oh,
up
that'll
there,
look great.
and it'll just cover that whole back
How
section.
perfect will that be?
The
See?
early stages of it look really weird, but I'm like, you know what? I have promise. I think it's going to work
Trust
out.
the vision.
And next thing you know, it's filled in, and it's like one of the first plants people see. They come out, they go,
Oh, no,
"What is this?"
I immediately looked at it and I was
And I'm like, "Oh,
this
it's."
doesn't even look
And then
real.
I sound smart, and I go, "Oh, it's Aptinia."
I know it's plants
Aptinia,
and
red
fish
apple.
names and all the like things. It just makes you.
I had to take a test 1,000 times to remember
Yep.
the name.
Oh,
But
I've had to do that with lots of things where I'm like, I'm not going to mess this one up.
to make me sound smart.
This just, I can't. It was the first thing, honestly, that I looked at was this. I can't get over it.
Yeah, and then take a walk up there, Chelsea. Take
Yeah,
a
I
walk
haven't
on
even
that
gone. I
little-
haven't even gone around and just
that
staring at the fish the whole
inviting,
time.
you know,
On the rock, and check
destination
things
boulder
out.
there. Yeah,
The destination boulder.
that's what it is. It's
Oh,
inviting. It just
This
walks
is like
up.
a Lion King moment.
Yeah, it is. It's
Okay,
Pride
this
Rock,
is a totally different vantage. This is so.
right?
It really does look
And
different
then if
from
we
up
move
here.
down to this end, you'll see them. They'll start to slowly move their way
They
down
are.
here.
Yeah, they're starting to trail
So
over
they'll
here.
vacant the shallow area and they'll come over here. 'cause
They're like, so food
yeah,
over
they're
here.
thinking, oh, hey,
Yeah.
does Chelsea have some food?
Maybe I'll feed you again.
Yeah.
If I had my way. Like, they are just, yeah, look at them go.
So it's a great spot to like put your feet in the water, sit down on the rock.
That is
It's a
great.
fun little boulder. That boulder there we moved, kind of the old school
how'd
style.
that go?
Yeah, it was on the other side of the yard, and we just used
Wow.
plywood and like PVC pipes and just rolled it.
Right.
We did it like the
Wow.
old Egyptians. And
Hey,
we
look
just-
what they did.
We
Like,
rolled it all the way to this point here.
That's
and then
wild.
my buddy Dennis, like I said, he's
So
a
now-
mechanical mind. He used this pulley winch system to lift it up, and we swung it into place. I vlogged the entire thing, so I watched it again. I'm
Yeah,
like,
go
I
watch
can't
that,
believe,
people.
I can't believe we moved
It is
that boulder.
No, that is a big boulder. I mean, all
Yeah.
of these are sizable.
Yeah,
like,
and then
this
when
is
you
not
like
small.
when you come here from this side of the pond, it's just a different angle.
Yeah, this looks totally. Every angle looks totally different, and I love it. And it is. I will say this because I've watched your videos on your ponds, and I'm like, being here, you don't get the full effect of how large it is. I think when they're
It looks
watching
bigger in person than on the video.
It
on
does.
camera,
It looks
does.
huge.
You guys are the first. You guys are
Is
breaking
it usually
in.
opposite?
I don't know. I don't know what to expect.
Like your friends when they see it, like, and like, do they go, "Whoa"?
Well, we don't really. We're not a big. Hey, everybody, come over and hang out at
We're
our house.
not like that either.
We're very chill, low
Yes,
key,
we are
and yeah, we're just
Peace. You
Yeah,
have your
I just come
peace.
back here, and this is my paradise.
Oh,
So,
this is great.
so the views are super important for me. Like that sitting area there, sitting down,
Yeah.
seeing the waterfall, sitting
Focal
over
point.
there, yeah, seeing the different angles of the pond. Seeing it from the window inside the house.
Wow.
All these different
Oh, how
views.
nice. I was going to ask you, do you
Yeah,
have a good
when you
view
walk
from
in through
inside?
the house, when you see the window, it's like
How
boom,
cool.
waterfall, and then it's like
It's amazing. You know, it makes you want to be home. See, that's why it's like
yeah.
one of the reasons
and we're
why.
homebodies. If I'm not coaching the
Solely.
kids in basketball, we are here at
Low-key.
home, and yeah.
Well,
we're
that's I
just-
think part of the reason why I've always kept fish, and I'm sure him. Like, you don't have to go out.
Yeah.
You get to stay home, and you enjoy your home.
Yeah,
and
you
you
know
enjoy where
those
you are.
moments too, especially with your fish tank. You just kind of just chill.
Yeah, I get lost.
Yeah.
And I could get lost in this. I mean, literally, I could stand
I'll
there
just
all day
crack a couple, adult beverages and just chill
and just not move.
and vibe out with the music and just.
They are and see, I have a problem with frantic fish. I can't do fish like. There's a lot of aquarium fish that are way too fast for me,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's why like koi. That's my speed, cruising speed.
Yeah.
We're not in any races here.
Yeah,
just
so this
looks like a
down
swimming
here
pool.
is the bottom drain. So there's a bottom drain down here.
Okay.
This is more of like the mussel. This is the. Oh,
My mom has that cover for hers
this
too.
is
That's
the
funny.
skimmer. This is a helix skimmer. So basically like a pool.
Nice.
Same type
Yeah.
of idea. It's got a little basket, catches all the debris.
Right.
I still have to put in and install. That's why it's still under construction here. An autofill, and then I also have to put in the when it rains and it comes and the
Oh,
water
yeah.
level comes up. I have
Yeah.
to put in the autofill and the drainage for it to come out, so
Okay.
it doesn't overflow.
Right.
The
Okay.
overflow. That's what I have to put.
Has
in.
it done that before?
You
Overflowed?
know what? No, I usually catch it in time when I
Yeah.
have heavy rains.
Yeah.
I'll just pull a handle in the back there by the I got to show you the system that I have.
Yeah, we'll go take a look at that.
I just pull the handle and it drains 500 gallons
like
that,
nice.
pretty fast.
Okay, that's
so the
cool.
water level I can kind of maintain.
Water your yard real quick.
Yes, actually the water goes out into the back.
Nice, near the green belt?
Yeah, the green
Bye-bye.
belt. So
That's
the
great
water,
to have
the water.
Neighbors would not love that, I'm sure. So.
Yeah, and it just makes that green grass in the back.
Well, yeah, no one's mad at that. That is a priceless thing to have behind you.
I know.
Makes a big difference.
So this is the green belt back here. So this is
nice fence too. I like this. This looks good.
This is something that the boys love to do. This is like our bonus yard.
I would be out there. I grew up behind a park, and so I was in that park like it was my yard.
Yeah, so we
the
call
greatest thing.
We call this our little bonus yard. So the boys will go out.
It is nice and green.
Yeah, so it's another yard. A lot of people will come back here and walk their dogs and whatnot.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's big.
Yeah, it's a big green belt. It's gigantic.
Oh, you can access it, so that's how you got. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, this is how we access the rocks and the
it's
boulders.
well maintained.
Yeah, they grass, and that hole down there is where the water exits. You can actually see it. So it goes right into the green belt. It fertilizes the entire.
That's where the grass. Look at how good the grass looks.
Yeah,
right
the grass
there.
is it's really nice back here. So
everyone's
they
benefiting.
maintain it, and we drove in the rocks and the boulders. Right back there, we parked. We laid down some plywood, knocked this fence down. Well, it was an older fence. So we redid the fence.
Oh, nice.
So
did any of your neighbors go like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah.
What's going on?
We tried to do it really fast.
Yeah.
We were like, hey, in and out. Let's dump them.
Let's
go, move it.
I would do the same
We
thing.
didn't
But
want,
hey,
we
once
didn't
it's
want
done,
people to start, talking
any
and
questions.
Yeah, then they're going to be like,
that.
whoa, this is the heartbeat. It's a Pentair pump, just like your basic pool pump.
Yep.
And all these different pipes and everything. It made it simple. So this one here is for the bottom drain. This is for the actual skimmer. And then the top pipe here is for the jets. So the water gets pulled in from this bottom, boom, comes up through here, into the pump. The pump's pulling the water out, comes back up through here, distributes out through this way and this way. So it's going through the jets, and then it comes in through the filter here by Mountain Tree. And then I'll show you what it looks like. We'll go up top here. I'll show you, it's like a big sump.
Look at this.
So this is the Mountain Tree Natural Eco Filtration System. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at this.
So as you can see, pretty dirty. It's probably due for a nice cleaning, but the water enters through these two pipes, comes through a series of brushes here. These are star filter brushes. And then it rises up and then drops down into this section, which are the Mountain Tree spiral filter mats. And then it drops down to the bottom, and then it rises up through this section here, which all of these here are the lotus root bacteria house, which holds all the beneficial bacteria. Rises up through here, drops down into this section, and then it goes through 5 UV sterilizers. And then it comes out through that pipe there, and then runs back down into the pond. And that's how the filtration system works. And this is actually made to filter 11,000 gallons.
Wow.
But because of, that's without any fish. So
Jeez.
you figure with fish and whatnot.
Give or take.
Yeah.
What was in your yard before? Was it just
It was just grass.
Grass. Okay.
It was grass.
All right.
There was a jungle gym for the boys to play on. Yeah.
Yep.
And it got to a point where they're outgrowing it.
They're not playing in the yard.
So I'm like, hey, how about I do a little pond, which was supposed to be, like I said, 1,000 gallons,
Little pond.
something small. My buddy Dennis said, let me help you. I said, no, it's all good. I'm just going to keep it simple because I know how he can get. He goes balls to the wall, aggro.
We'll do your whole backyard.
Yeah, he
It's
said,
fine.
well, we had 2 trees back here, really big.
Oh, wow,
we
really?
cut them down, we yanked them out.
Wow.
We dug it. He brought in an excavator. We started digging. Didn't know the shape. We were just kind of digging.
It's a great shape.
Yeah, and it was wild.
I like how it goes, how it is. It's a very natural shape, and then you have the stairs. And I feel like even though that's more tapered and shaped, it still looks very like it all flows.
Yeah,
it's
we
very
made
fluid.
It's almost like a modern / natural vibe,
Yes.
right? So the modernness would be like the stones on the far right side there, and the stairs, and then this side is more natural with the rocks and the boulders.
So is this pond number 2 over here? What are you gonna do?
No, this is going to be a putting green.
Oh, perfect.
That is the goal, right? So
Perfect.
putting green, we'll have another sunshade cell up here. We can just hang out here.
Why would you ever leave your house?
That's it. That's
Why?
it. We don't want to leave.
No, you don't need to.
Why leave?
No need. Pretty little guy.
Okay, so this guy here, is a blind shubunkin goldfish, one of the prettiest goldfish I've ever seen. He is like just a vibrant red, black, white. He was born with no eyes, so he has the sockets of the eyes, but just has no eyes, as you can see.
Yep.
And he navigates through 8,500 gallons of koi pond and eats algae. As you can see his eyes right there, they're gone.
Wow.
No eyes. And
he's so calm,
yeah,
too.
he's very chill. I always get concerned. He's like my special needs fish here in the pond. So I'm always looking after him, but I hardly ever see him eat pellets because he got these oinkers in here.
Yeah, well.
So he basically grazes on algae.
What a pretty fish. I'm so glad you pulled him out because I did not see how
he is
detailed
gorgeous. He's very hard to find. Sometimes he just roams at the bottom.
He's dark, so I can see how that would be.
But you can appreciate his color and his fins.
Yeah, he's pretty.
He's a very, very cool
How old is he?
He is 4 years old.
Wow. He's been around for a minute then.
And I was very skeptical on putting him in the pond because I wasn't sure if he was going to survive, if he was going to navigate. I don't know what he uses, sonar. I don't know what fish use when they're blind.
It's probably best that he has never had them and he's used to it. That's just the way his life is, so.
Yeah, he's a special one.
No one messes with him or anything?
No.
How?
He just goes about his way.
What a good guy.
Yeah.
Carry on, sir. Go eat your algae.
He is something worth videoing for sure.
He's really pretty.
And for him to navigate through this, I don't know how he does it. But every once in a while, I think I lost him. I'm like, I don't see him. I think he died. And then, a couple days later, I'm like, there he is.
Nature finds a way, man. It's crazy. He figures it out just fine. You have so much. Look at all these. They go all the way back here.
Yeah. So these are Hawaiian ginger that has a nice, beautiful smelling flower. They thrive out here too as well. But this is the DIY mini pond. When I call it DIY, it's just stacked with cinder blocks, 2 high.
Oh wow, that's it?
Yeah, 2 high. Cool. There's just a pond liner inside.
Wow.
There's no cement involved. I just dry stacked them on top of each other. I did try to go 3 high. Too much weight, too much pressure. It'll pull it over. So I know 2 high is the limit.
Trial and error.
So people know, hey, just 2 high.
Yeah, if you DIYers out there, 2 high.
Yeah, 2 high, guys.
It looks like it's a solid, it looks like a poured concrete structure. That's really cool.
And I just added these coping stones on top. And then it's full of tamasaba goldfish from Japan. These are the tamasabas.
They do have a child's face. Look at their little face.
Yeah, so they have a little, And so they're really, really cool and unique. You can only get them in Japan or somebody who sells them out here. You hardly ever see those. It's very rare that you see them in actual stores for whatever reason.
Great. He's got like lipstick on.
Yeah, they call that kuchibeni, lipstick in Japanese.
That's so cute.
And then this little DIY filtration system is a baki shower. So it's just, I got a pump down here in the corner. I just run this tube up here to this PVC pipe that I just drilled holes. And the water just goes down through the back here, through mountain tree, obviously. Here's the side. All the media and sponges in here. Then the water just comes back out.
Water's so clean.
And it's, I think it's overkill with the filtration, but it's good.
No, that's a good. I overkilled on filtration.
So I can add more of these goldfish when I can.
Well, like you said before, carp in general, they are large waste producers. So you have to be very cognizant of that if you're going to have lots of them. But your water everywhere is crystal clear. Ooh, and I see we can't not talk about
we got some Madaka here. These are some beautiful, I kind of am experimenting with them. These are black orochi with a little bit of blue miyuki. But then I was trying to get some type of color out of them, but ultimately they're kind of a black.
I like them. Those are I love those. The black are the most beautiful.
Some of them have a little bit of a blue tint, but for the most part, I think they're just kind of black.
They look
I have them here. I have them here sitting here just to protect or guard this, so it's just not an eyesore. But and
look how well they do, you guys. This is a flower pot. Look at these happy, healthy fish.
Super simple. Super simple. I got this at the Dollar General store.
Look at that. People overthink Madaka. This is what you need.
You can just throw some floating plants in there, and you can just make it look really nice, and they're thriving.
Yeah, we got to check out the Madaka real quick.
Yeah.
We got to do that. I hope you can see in there. It's a little.
Yeah, I wonder if you can see. It's kind of dark through here.
God, I love these guys.
But the Madaka lane, I've just been so addicted to the Madaka. These are Miyuki Blues. They kind of stand out. They look pretty. And then I have all this mountain tree media. The mountain tree media, I swear by it. I just feel that they just thrive with this mountain tree media. They've bred in here for me. The babies will hide inside the media. And
yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's a good point.
They're very, very, it serves a purpose. You know, it's the filtration system too on top of that. But yeah, these here are called the sun goddess. These are really pretty Madaka. So those are sun goddess.
And you got those from Jackson?
No, I actually got them from a breeder in Southern California.
That's the SoCal ones.
Madaka Fiend. These ones here are Sarasa. Those are the ones are from Jackson. Those are beautiful. Right, so they're like Sarasa goldfish, but they made them into Madaka, which are really.
I love the caps
really cool.
on there.
Yeah. So I have a lot of these breeding boxes in here. I'm dropping a video on the breeding boxes and whatnot, but they just help kind of control the babies, keep them separate from the adults, so they don't get eaten up. But yeah, these are just some more that I tried to just experiment with breeding, different cross breeding with different types of Madaka. So there's various colors, and yeah, it's just fun. And then
they are fun. They are so much fun.
Yeah, these here I've been trying to work on as a black diamond. It's really hard to get that lame on a solid black Madaka, but that's the goal there.
That I think is going to be stellar.
And these are the Yozakura Golds. These are from Jackson. These are beautiful. I think you have some of these too, right, guys?
We do. We love them.
Yep, they are gorgeous.
Yeah,
and
they're
then
super pretty.
These here are the GLDs. They're called green light.
Those are really pretty.
Yeah, those are green light darks. They're called. So I'm trying to work on a colony of these. They did give me a spawn, and the spawn is inside this little fry container. So we do have some babies, which is really cool. And I love the ones right below here, which are the Yozakura. Or no, not Yozakura. These are called Shizuku.
God, those are
and
pretty.
These are beautiful. They're like a translucent teal green turquoise, and I'm going to be giving some of these home to take home for you guys.
Thank you.
You can see there's some babies right here too, so they gave me a little spawn. So as soon as those get a little bit bigger, I'm going to release them into the general population.
Out in general pop.
Yep. So as you can see, we store them right in totes. You know, this is a 12-gallon tote. They thrive.
You're sleeping on Madaka. I've said it once. I've said it twice. I'll say it again.
These little fish here.
No,
so
these are phenomenal
I'm gonna
fish.
Remind me, Chelsea. Okay, I don't want to forget. I want you to take
so
some
much.
of those home.
I love to take animals home. It's my favorite thing.
Those Shizuku are like.
No, they glow.
They're a bloodline from Japan, which makes them
so
that much more special.
I always love that. Like you, I love that kind of thing. A special fish.
Yeah, and so, yeah, this whole ambiance here too is another sitting area. Just to have a sit down, you can just take in the pond, fire pit.
I know.
Yeah, have a seat.
We're gonna have a sit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, guys, that's it. I could be here all day. I don't even know what to say. I sat for so long just staring, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it because we've had a phenomenal time. Check out Mel. He has awesome YouTube channel, awesome Instagram, Hawaiian Fish Keeper. We are very, very grateful to him for letting us come check this out. Apparently, we are the first people to get to check this out, so no big deal. No big deal, but we were. So we appreciate it. And yeah, go check out all his good stuff, and we will see you next time.